Right. Thank you for joining me. Of course, there's not going to be anybody joining me, but that's okay. Um, yeah, so we are 15 minutes in to Brentford and Manchester United. Locked 0-0, 15 minutes in. David De Gea has already been tested. Um, Surprising for anybody who probably is already watching something else or watching United in some capacity. Um, but Harry Maguire is not, I repeat, not uh, in the Manchester United side tonight. So just to go over it, the United side is David De Gea in net, Diogo Dalot at right back, Victor Lindelof, Rafael Varane, and Alex Telles, Fred and McTominay in as holders, Mason Greenwood, Bruno Fernandez, Anthony Alanga on the left-hand side, and up top, CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo. For Brentford, we have Jonas Lossel in net. We've got Beck Sorensen, Pontus Jansson, and Ethan Pinnock. And then Canos, Janelt, Norgard, Janssen, Rasmussen, Ivan Tony, and Brian Bumo. I'm probably butchering that name. Up top, Tony has been the goal scorer so far this season for Brentford. All right, Cristiano on the left-hand side. He goes down. Roarsley. All right. Yeah, so Cristiano gets the ball and he goes in, steps on his foot. So left-hand side right now with a set piece, and we know as United fans that we've scored so many goals from set pieces, so many. Um, we've got Bruno and Alex Telles over the ball. Telles is in, cleared out by Brentford. Oh, all right. So we've got a shot on blocked. Now we've got a break by Brentford. Cleared out. Oh, nice comeback. Nice comeback from Tellis and Alex Tellis back to De Gea. And United sets up again. De Gea with the clear out to midfield. Back to Fred. Fred looking to Cristiano. Back to Fred. To McTominay. Tominay over to the left hand side. Alex Telles looks, clears. Now back to Varane. Varane surveys it. Back to Telles. Back to Alonga on the left-hand side, looking for a return. Doesn't get it. Brentford and back to De Gea. All right, so yeah, so now at right hand side build. Looks like Diogo Dalot. Fred at midfield. So far, stats in this game: 5 total shots for Brentford, 1 on target. 2 total shots by Manchester United, none on target, and 2 blocked shots apiece. 2 blocked shots apiece. Right now, United have attempted 146 passes and are accurate for 122 for an 84%. Brentford 65 passes, they've completed 39, 60%. Long ball in, right hand side, back to Fred. Fred looks to draw in, broken up by Brentford. stopped by, we got Bruno. Bruno feeds in. Bruno feeds in on right hand side. On it, he catches up with it, but right to the goalie. Yeah, what do we, as United fans, what are we thinking here? You know, we came into Brentford after the Aston Villa match, and for 45, 50, almost 60 minutes, I think we were the much better team. Obviously, we had the two-goal lead. I don't. I mean, the first goal by Bruno was pretty much a goalie mistake, but we dominated that match, and to have it end in a 2-0, a a 2-2 draw was a complete disappointment. Oh, Lindelof with a foul. All right. Brentford with the ball in their half, left-hand side, back to the center back, sweeping it out to the right-hand side, back to the. All right, so clearance. Oh, all right, down in the right-hand side. Can he catch up to it? A collision to the right of the penalty box. We've got Fred down, clutching his head, and we have a Brentford player who's down. Yeah, it looks like the Brentford player side of the face and Fred's head, and in the collision, yeah. Um, we've got medical personnel out attending to each of the players. Bruno is, of course, talking to the ref. Brentford player is warming up right now. You never want to take a chance with any type of head injury on something like that either. We've seen many people be injured and just going off for 20, 30 seconds and then going back into the game and having to come out again. So we obviously hope um, that they're both okay. Right now, they're being attended to. Um, but uh, but yeah, so Brentford coming into this game, right? They were facing Liverpool, and they were beaten 3-0 by Liverpool in a good showing without Salah and Mane. All right, Fred looks like he's up. The other player play is resumed. Back in United's half. Back to De Gea. De Gea out to the left-hand side, looking for Ilanga. Back to Telles. Middle of the park. McTominay. He looks clear for Diogo Dalot. Dalot out to the right-hand side. He feeds in. Cleared out by Brentford. Fred. Fred down on to the left-hand side, down to Alex Telles. Alex Telles surveys the area, looks back. Down to Bruno. Bruno's looking for it back. Looking for it back. He's got it back. Middle of the park. McTominay. McTominay back to Lindelof, and Lindelof back to Varane. Varane out to Telles. Telles to McTominay. Middle. McTominay's looking in. He looks for Dalot. Dalot with the shot. Off. Off. Nice idea. Nice idea. Yeah, that was a good, nice attempt by Dalot. Nice attempt by Dalot. We need to put some shots on target, though. We got to start testing this keeper. 3 total shots. All right, let's check this out. Oh, Brentford, McTominay. McTominay down to Alex Telles on the left-hand side, to Alonga. Back to Bruno on the left-hand side. Bruno back to Varane in their half, and well, in our half. Varane with a nice clear out to Delo and back to De Gea. De Gea clears right-hand side. McTominay still in United's half. Telles with all sorts of space on that left-hand side. He's looking for people. Back to Alonga. Alonga back to Varane. Varane with a man on him. Back to De Gea. We're not able to keep control in this game. Obviously, Brentford. Oh, Alex Telles to Bruno. Bruno to Alonga on the left-hand side. Alonga looking to take a man on. He's looking to take two men on. Alonga goes down. Brentford broken up by United. Fred to McTominay. McTominay in the middle of the park between half and penalty area. Back to Bruno. McTominay. It looks in the. I mean, we're able to keep possession in that. In this match, but we that kind of cutting edge in that final third. That's what we're missing. Back to United's half. United. Sorry about that. All right. Bruno looking frustrated. Greenwood. All right. Brentford with a throw from their left side, our right. United head. Oh, nicely done by United. Bruno to Telles. Telles back to McTominay. Brentford's half. Looking. The cross in. The cross in for Ilanga. Ilanga can't keep up with it, or can't catch up to it. Yeah, out to Greenwood on that right-hand side and fed in Ilanga, but Ilanga just couldn't catch up to it. Good idea. Good idea. Yeah. So the interesting thing is that um, is that we're seeing Marcus and Anthony Marshall, and there are a lot of people that are wondering, what happened. Marshall hasn't been in the squads you know, the last weeks or whatever. Hasn't really been with the team, and then the drama that happened earlier this week, and now you know now he's in the squad, and there is there's some confusion. Does he want to be in United? Probably not. But how do we raise his value if we don't play him again? He's under contract, right? And he is or could be a valuable member of any team. He definitely on his day has a lot of talent. Um, all right, so headed by United, set piece cleared in. Oh, nicely done. Cristiano is back, streaking down the left-hand side here. Here's Telles on that left-hand side, breaking into Brentford area. He's looking for help. He goes down. He goes down. What do we got? What do we got? We got a call by the ref. All right. Oh, no, Brentford doesn't like that. They do not like that. But yeah, Telles has been doing a whole lot of running in this game. They've been giving him a lot of space on that left-hand side. And most of our attacks, as usual, do come down that left-hand side, whether it's Luke Shaw or Alex Telles. Oh, even the Brentford kid. They were just showing some Brentford fans. The kid was getting into it too on the ref. Um, we got Bruno and Telles standing over the ball. Telles with a cross in, headed away, and out of play. Out of play by Tony. So corner kick to United. And as we all know, United is magic on set pieces, right? No, no, we're not. No, we're not. We don't score on set pieces that much. That's okay though, right? It's okay. Greenwood. All right, come on, Mason. Put a good one in. You can do it. Put a good one in. All right, Bruno stands over the ball. He's got the corner. In a low, cleared out by Brentford on that along the United's left-hand side. He's looking to take United on. Pass in. Oh, nice. Nicely done, Brentford, from right to left. He plays in. Blocked by De Gea. Fabulous save by De Gea for the follow-up off the post, but the ref had blown the whistle. Nice. Yeah, Brentford with a real chance here. No one on that right-hand side. He plays him in. De Gea with the foot save. Rebound. Oh, nice left foot save by De Gea right there. The rebound came to Brentford. And out. All right, Brentford corner kick. Brentford corner kick. We're in the 33rd minute here. 33rd minute here. Right hand side swings in, leaps up. De Gea with the easy catch. To Telles on that left hand side again. Back to Bruno. See the problem. Back to Bruno in the mid. Bruno fine. Oh, beautiful. Brentford causes the turnover. Brentford trying to clue in the forward, broken up by McTominay. Fred pushed off the ball. Oh, yeah, that's going to be, yeah. Ref says, Ilanga. Call goes against United. Just beyond the half circle for a Brentford set. United in a line. Kick. Oh, De Gea. Let's go. De Gea knocks it, cleared out. A little miscue there by the United defense. Headed in by Brentford. Brentford with a shot. Offsides. Offsides called. Yeah, De Gea was looking for that flag right there. De Gea was looking for the flag. De Gea's been on his game, and thank God for that. Without David De Gea this season, United would be in some massive trouble. We are in the 35th minute. 34, just into the 36th minute. 0-0 game between Brentford and Manchester United, with some opportunities, but the real opportunities have have been for Brentford so far in this game. Brentford on the ball, driving in, oh, broken up by Lindelof to Fred. Bad pass by Fred. Diogo Dalot couldn't catch up. Brentford on the left-hand side to their back line. Still surveying to the left back. United trying to force them back. Brentford still on the ball. Brentford looking to send its left wing in, cleared out by Diogo Dalot. All right, let's so throw into Brentford in United's half. Throw into Brentford. Throw in and a cleared out by United. Bruno. McTominay with the ball at half, driving into space on that left-hand side. Telles with the cross in. Telles with the cross in. Can he catch? Nice. Greenwood. Greenwood catches up with it. Back and the chip onto the coming from right to left. Telles, a lot of the ball, swings it in again, cross in, cleared out by Brentford. Bruno. Sorry. My man Fred right there. Back to Telles. And Brentford has the ball. Man taken down by United. Fred and Ivan Toney having a laugh on the way down too. All right, so far we've got Brentford 8 total shots, 4 on target, 2 blocked shots. United with 3 total shots, 2 blocked. Right now, United with zero shots on target. And this is what's been happening, throughout the season. We just haven't been able to give service to the forwards. We haven't been able to give service to the forwards, and they haven't been able to get opportunities. And we struggle to score. So Rashford is warming up on the sidelines right now. It is the 39th minute. Brentford with the ball in their area. In for Bruno. Broken up by Brentford. Down to the right. Oh, okay. Sent to the right-hand side by Brentford, broken up by Alex Telles. Throw in for Brentford on the right-hand side, just over half, just under half. Back to the center back, and back to the right back for Brentford. Telles lands a little hard. Yeah, he goes up for that ball and lands awkwardly on his back. Undercut a little bit by the Brentford player too. Almost at 40 minutes in. We looked back at an attempt that De Gea saved on his left with his left foot. A real solid, clear-cut chance by Brentford too. Sometimes, sometimes the statistics can back up, the eye test, what you see in the game, and sometimes, they don't. But so far, Brentford looks like, United have had more of the ball, but Brentford have certainly had their opportunities in this game. Ralph is not going to be happy. Alex looked like he's gingerly walking off. Throw in for Brentford. 41st minute 0-0. 41st minute 0-0. Throw in coming. Headed by United. Brentford cleared out. Oh, who we got here? Who we got? Jans Janssen? He's talking to the ref. David De Gea with a goal kick. 42nd minute, 0-0. Brentford and Man United. De Gea into Brentford's half, headed by Brentford, cleared by Telles to Fred. Lindelof. Back to Fred. Fred on that right-hand side. To McTominay. McTominay's looking for space. Taken down. Kick to United. Play starts. Oh. Ooh. Ouch. Yeah, Bruno taken down there. Bruno has something to say, but we know that Bruno always has something to say, so that's not going to change, right? Over to the right-hand side, back to Lindelof. Lindelof is looking for somebody to make a run. Brentford with a long pass into that right-hand side. He's looking for space. He's still got the ball. He passes back along to that mid, along that left-hand side. Fred breaks it up. Fred looks for help along that right-hand side. Cleared out by Lindelof. Lindelof looking for Cristiano. Cristiano on that right-hand side. He's driving in. He feeds in. Alanga. Alanga back to Fred. Fred to Bruno. Bruno looking for Telles along that left-hand side. Cleared out by Brentford. Throw into United along the left-hand side. We're on 44 minutes. Telles still clutching his back and making sure his hair looks good. Come on, Alex. Come on. Good throw here. Good throw here. Good throw here. Nice. In back to McTominay. Back to Telles. Telles back to Varane. Back to Bruno. Back to De Gea. We're almost 44 minutes in. 44th minute. 43:52. Brentford's not forcing De Gea. De Gea is looking. Finally makes a kick. Cleared out by Brentford. Brentford looking to control this. Broken up. Cristiano. Alanga along that left-hand side. Drives in on that left-hand side. He's looking for the cross. Cleared out by Brentford for a United corner kick. It looks like Cristiano in this game is dropping deeper to collect the ball. And that's, I go back and forth because you want Cristiano to be in the box, right? You want him to have those opportunities, but you also want him to have those opportunities that he can make those passes. Corner kick for United. Cleared out by Brentford. McTominay at the circle. He clears it in. He's looking for Alex Telles. And Brentford uses his body to protect the ball, and it goes out. Yeah, Alex was a little unsure of what he was going to do. A little unsure of what he was going to do. All right, so it looks like 2 minutes in stoppage. Goal kick for Jonas Lossel. Lossel with the kick, headed down into back to Brentford. Brentford right back to Lossel. Cleared by the goalkeeper. Lossel to halfway line, headed by United right back to Brentford, and Brentford goes right back to Lossel. So it looks like Lossel, they're just looking to survive this stoppage time and just and get to the break at 0-0. And United's very comfortable that too. Very little pressing is going on. Cristiano's giving him a lot of space. Finally picks it up. Uh, Out to the line, broken up by United. Bruno, Bruno looking to turn. Oh, up he goes. Up he goes. Okay. United with a kick. Probably one of the last plays of this half. Puts it in. Right hand side, headed down, right to Brentford's goalkeeper who runs out, throws the ball to the ref, and that is the end of the first half. Oof. Um, wow. Well, I have to say, number one, I am keeping my clean sheet, 0 viewers and 0 likes. So I have to say right now, end of the first half, I'm doing my thing, right? I'm doing my thing. 0 follow, 0 watchers, 0 likes. So I'm doing my thing. It is 0-0 at the break. Manchester United and Brentford. Oof. Again. Uh all right. So let's take a look. All right. So the statistics ball. All right, let's go through them. Statistics, because I know all of you like statistics. All of the millions that are watching, all of the millions that are watching this. Yeah? All of the millions? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Um so let's take a look at some of the statistics. We have all right, so let's take a look at this. First half. Woo, we've got 68% ball possession. 68% possession for United. We have 32% for Brentford. All right. 32%. So, this follows the course, man. This follows the course. We've got a lot of the ball. I can't even count the number of times that I was saying Alex Telles on that left hand side. Why? Because we're so predictable. We're so predictable. We've got nothing that comes down that right hand side. And that's not, I don't know if that's a Diogo Dalot problem or if that's or if that's the reason why um, I'm blaming our mids along that right hand side because everything is coming down that left hand side. Also, obviously, Alex Telles is a good crosser of the ball, so um, that could be a reason as well. So let's go down. So again, Brentford with 32% ball possession, Manchester United with 68%. United with four total shots, four total shots, zero on target. Brentford with eight total shots, three on target. Um, three blocked shots for Brentford, three blocked shots for United. Corner kicks tied at four. Brentford been caught offsides three times. Fouls are matched at five apiece. I know that's the big stat, right? That is probably the big stat. All right. Well, since I have millions of people watching, I know that, right? Millions of people. Um, all right. All right. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Um, we have a lot of the ball possession, right? Which means that we're going to have a lot of the passing. So far we've got 287 passes to 135. Accurate. We've hit for 83%. They've hit for 56%. Long balls, they're at 29%. 9 for 31, and we are 13 for 28. Um, let's take a look. Right now, David De Gea is keeping United in that game. Um, so we know that Brentford in their last five are 1-4. 1-4. Whoo. And United are 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. So, we really should be beating these guys. And that's the problem that we have had throughout Ollie's time. Throughout Ollie's time, and Brentford play an attractive. They don't just park the bus like Burnley does, or we used to just say Stoke, right? We used to just say Stoke, but they play a much more attractive ball. But for some reason, we just can't seem to break them down. And I guess it's not just some reason, right? Anytime that you are going to be starting um, Fred and Scott McTominay, the only creator, the only true creator in that entire lineup is Bruno Fernandes. And Bruno has been all over the field today. He's been dropping deep to collect the ball in order to jumpstart our attack. Um, he's been on both both wings, both sides of the field in order to try to jumpstart it. Um, but it's been hard, especially in that middle, um, in that mid quarter and in that final third. We just haven't been able to create anything. And so, you're going to have to, you got to ask, how do we fix this? How do we fix this for this second half? And again, so, right. So, what did Ralph do in the first Villa game when we were coming out, right? What did he do? He switched it up and he went to the diamond with Donny, right? He went to the diamond, and that seemed to give us more control. Um, and we were able to run it out. Um, the the thing that happened, right? There were so many questions, and I blame our draw that we just had on Rangnick. I don't think, yeah, the players let that happen, or they were on the field for it, but Ralph needed to know. He needed to know that Matic was wearing out. They needed to bring on Donny in order to take control. And right, and we all hear it, right? That's what he wants. He wants his team, Manchester United, to take control and be able to dictate play. there aren't very many players on that United squad that can be used to dictate play, that can control the ball in tight places, that can make those passes to break lines. Donnie is one of them. So, you got to wonder in a 0-0 game, and I have no confidence that Ralph is going to do that. Um, and I had no confidence that Ollie was going to do that either. Um, my theory before was that the reason why Scott McTominay and Fred were started was because of the speed of Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof, and that the managers were and when I say manager, I'm not talking about Carrick, because 3 games doesn't, it's only Ollie only. And so, because they didn't have and he didn't trust Bailly, and Bailly didn't stay healthy, um that he started Fred and McTominay. Obviously Scott McTominay has physical attributes, right? He's tall, he's strong. um I wouldn't say he's particularly good. He's not good on the ball. He doesn't look, he doesn't look to boss the midfield, and he doesn't look to make those outlets. But he does have physical attributes that benefit, right? And so that was my theory, was that Fred and Scott were used to protect the back line because of the lack of speed. And I thought that once Rafael Varane got here, that it would be different, because maybe we would use one of them. Maybe we would use one of them, and then especially against mid to lower team, excuse me, against lower to mid table teams, we would be using Donnie to control and keep possession. The unfortunate thing is that I haven't seen that. And I it's just my opinion. I do wish that we would be using Donny Van de Beek more. And whether he leaves in January or he leaves this summer, um, I think that will be a shame. Um, but without another creator in that midfield, there's only Bruno, who seems, who can unlock defenses. And I'm not saying that Brentford is playing some kind of like great defense or anything. They haven't. There's been spaces, but they've been playing well enough that we have not been able to get off quality chances. And the fact that we are unable to do that with a team as talented as we are, um, at least on paper, that is concerning. That's very that's very disconcerting. Um, I don't know, before the break. So we did see some people start to warm up. So that's the question: is what kind of changes is Ralph going to bring? What kind of changes would you like to see starting off this second half? So, first thing is, I will predict that there will be no changes to start the half. We know that Alex, and when I say Alex, I mean Alex Tellis, right, took a knock. So, we're gonna well, that would be something that I would keep an eye out. But he's been playing, so not really something to be too worried about. Um, Ralph hasn't usually made changes at the break, but what I've noticed in this game, though, is that Brentford, for even though we have maintained, we have this, 68% possession, right? And they have 32%, and they have 8 total shots with 3 shots on target. You know, they haven't really dominated any portion of the field. And they haven't been creating these chances or been threatening consistently throughout that first half, which tells me that there's a lot of opportunity for us with the right subs to really grab this game and make it ours and get those 3 points. But Ralph has to be courageous enough to make the changes that are going to cause that, right? And again, um, if you're talking about, I mean, I've seen some people want to go to. He talked about the 4-3-3, and I've heard, and I saw that some people for this game predicted a 4-4-2 with Mason and Ronaldo up top, thinking that Cavani it wasn't fit enough to start so soon after Saturday's game. Um, I see that as a real option, though. Now the question is, the question is, who goes off? Are you keeping Fred or are you keeping McTominay in that sixth role? And you know, I th- I think I would keep Fred. I think I would keep Fred, um, and I would take out McTominay, and bring in. I would bring in Donnie, and then yeah, yeah, okay, and then push Mason up. Anthony Anthony Alanga would just drop back along that left side, Donnie on the right, and Fred. And maybe some of you would do McTominay, or maybe some of you would been like, play Donnie. What the hell? Um, I don't know. Uh, but we will see what happens in this second half. We will see what happens in this second half. But I can guarantee, from this first half, all of our chances all of our chances have been coming from that left hand Alex Telles, looking for a cross. But the problem is that we haven't connected on many of these crosses at all. United, just a little bit. United with 3 shots outside the box, 1 shot from inside the box. Brentford with 6 shots from inside the box and 2 shots from outside of the box. So they're getting their opportunities, but Brentford can be had. Brentford can be had. It's up to us now. It's up to us. All right. Uh, so we're into the second half. We're into the second half. Ronaldo, he's probably thinking about which Ferrari he's going to be driving tomorrow. Um, what other kind of cars does he have? I'm sure he has like Honda Civics, right? I mean, he's got to have or like Toyota Camrys. All right. So we've got a corner. Oh, okay. So we've got a corner kick. We've got Tellis to Greenwood. Greenwood back along that right hand side, swung in, cleared out by Brentford, but back by Fred along that right hand side. Swung in, headed. Cristiano. Cristiano gets up and gets to it, looks to the sky. I know, I know. You got to get some inspiration somewhere, right? Swung in, headed out by Brentford. Brentford on the break. 2-on-1, 2-on-1. Brentford into our half. He clears it out on the right hand side. He's dribbling into the penalty area shot, and De Gea with a save. Quick counter by Brentford. Quick counter by Brentford. Yeah, he just got it and went cleared out from left to right to the right forward. And who was that? Who was that? Buemo? Mbuemo? United, Brentford. Brentford into United's half. United looked to clear. Brentford with a head back, but turned over. United drives into Brentford along that left-hand side. Bruno. Bruno back to Lindelof. Lindelof to Varane. Along that left-hand side again. Back to Fred. Fred's looking. Left sideline. Back to Fred. Fred back to Lindelof. Lindelof to the right-hand side. Back to McTominay. McTominay's looking. Dribbles along the right-hand side to Bruno. Bruno's trying to direct traffic. Back to Lindelof. Back to Varane. Alex Telles. Alonga. Alonga. Back to McTominay. Ronaldo is being blanketed right now. There's absolutely no one making runs on United's side. Right-hand side. Greenwood. Greenwood to Lindelof. McTominay. Varane. Telles. Ilanga. Back to Telles. He drives in. He tries to hit Bruno, broken up by Brentford. Brentford back to their goalie. Losell clears it to half. Back in by United. Fred trying to control the ball. Driven in into the penalty area. Tries to find it. Oh. Cristiano with a smile. Yeah, an opportunity. But Brentford was quick with the defending. Quick with the defending. Yeah. Corner for United. Corner for United on Brentford's right side, right goal line. Tell us in. Cleared out. Cleared out by Brentford. Back to half. And back to De Gea. De Gea to Brentford. Brentford heads it back along that left-hand side. Bruno trying to clear in. Cross blocked by Brentford and goes, oh, saved. In by Telles. Headed out by Brentford. Lindelof back to Varane. Varane to McTominay. McTominay backtracks, and then back to Telles in United's own area. Oof. Brentford, we are just playing slow. No, absolutely no tempo here. Brentford along the left-hand side. Diogo Dalot breaks it up. Finds McTominay to Varane. Back to Bruno. Bruno sprinting towards midfield. Bruno sprints towards midfield. Cuts down that left-hand side. Cuts in. Broken up by Brentford. Brentford, right-hand side. And the player is taken down. Taken down by Alex Telles. We're in the 53rd minute here. 53rd minute here. Brentford with a kick in their half to midfield, to the left back, back to the center back. He tries to pass it up to the right wing, center forward, in, headed in. De Gea with a save. Tony gets up for it, but not much of a threat. Not much of a threat at all. Fred with the ball to McTominay. McTominay in United's half, right? Let's think about it though. What are the changes? What are the changes that are going to be made? Elonga with some speed down that left-hand side, broken up by Brentford. Elonga is playing a good game. He's threatening every time he gets the ball. Brentford, ball along that right-hand side, tries a pass over De Gea. De Gea just casually gets back and gets it. 52 minutes in, I am maintaining my streak of 0 viewers and 0 likes. That's what I like to see. Thank you to the millions that are out there. I appreciate it. I know it's hard. I know it's hard not to smash the like and not to get in here. So I appreciate it all. Thank you. Yeah, let's see it. McTominay tries to dribbling down the middle of the field. He's into Brentford area along that left-hand side to Elonga. Tellus tries to overlap. Elonga to McTominay. McTominay to Fred. Fred backtracks to Lindelof. Lindelof out wide to Diogo Dalot. He's in. Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Anthony Elanga. Oh, oh. That's right. He's doing this. He's doing this. Nice. And United go up 1-0. 1-0. I know, Losel. 55th. We're in the 55th minute here. 54-47. Anthony Elanga. Okay, so it goes out to the right hand side. Looks like it looks like Fred makes a pass. Yeah, that's what at first I wasn't sure. Fred with a left-footed pass in to an on-rushing Anthony Elanga, who tips it up and then jumps up to head it. Well done. Nice by Fred. You know, he gets a lot of stick, and I I would give him stick. Yeah. But that was great. Great ball in. Anthony Elanga. He had some work to do. You know, he had some work to do. He was one on one with that Brentford player, lifted it up, and then headed it in. Nice. United up 1-0 against Brentford. 56th minute. 56th minute. So, you know, we talked about it that Brentford, you know, for all of their De Gea jumps up to catch that. For all of their, you know, their shots on goal and their shots on target, um, we've had opportunities and there has been space because Brentford does play open, and they're not just sitting back in banks of four looking to you know, asking us to come on. They're wanting to take us on, and that always was going to create opportunities for us. The question was if we were willing to do it. um, McTominay drives into the middle and a long distance shot, blocked low and hard. Lossell with the save. Corner kick to United. 58th minute. 58th minute. Corner kick to United. Bruno left side of Brentford's area, swings it in, cleared out by Brentford. S- Stuck in. Brentford having trouble clearing it. Finally, somebody from Brentford gets to it. Not for us. Delo gets stuck in. Gets nice. Nicely done. Nicely done from United. Come on. All right. So let's take a look. Brentford manager is sat down. Back to Losel. Finally, 8 shots, 2 on target, 2 shots off target, 4 blocked shots for United, 11 total shots for Brentford, 5 shots on target, 3 shots off target, 3 blocked shots. Let's come on, United. Headed by Delo, Brentford. Brentford passes in, middle of the park, United's side. He clears in, look for the cross. Brentford with a shot. De Gea with the easy catch. Janelt, 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 Janelt. It's one of those or neither of those. Either one. Um, yeah, that was all right. Win probability, right? 74% Manchester United. Ooh. But anything can happen, right? We know that. We gave up two after the 60th minute. So anything can happen. Brentford with the ball in their side. Oh, all right. Out for a throw. 60th minute. So now we're going to need to start talking about subs here. We're going to need to start talking about subs and who comes in, right? Who's the one to come in? McTominay in the circle, right-hand side. Telles to Fred. Fred back to Lindelof. Lindelof to Fred. Not Telles. Delo. Oh, Delo. See, there's a lot of space right now. There is a lot of space as Brentford's pushing up. There's a lot of space between that D line into the penalty area. Alanga, he's taken down. Bruno turned over, cleared by Brentford. Brentford's got the ball. A pass into the center. Oh, Tony. Yeah, Tony's shaking his head. He's a little sad about that. Uh, Telles with the ball along that left hand side. Oh, into no one on that left hand side. Losel with the pass. Just have to say to the millions that are watching, thank you. Or the millions that are not watching and the millions that are not slapping that like. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you. All right, still United. United cleared in. He's coming in. He passes. Oh, Bruno. Bruno and Mason. Nice. Nice. That was a great combination. Great combination. And It was a great job. 63rd minute, 2-0 Manchester United. 2-0. 2-0. Oh, come on now. You're not supposed to be joining. You're breaking the millions that are not watching this, and the millions that are not hitting the like. That is what I'm about. That is who I'm serving here. The millions that are not watching, the millions that are not hitting that like. That was a great job between Bruno. Bruno charges in. Nice easy pass to Greenwood. Bruno with the wonderful, generous. Oh, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. That's what I want to see from my forwards. That's what I want to see from my midfielders. I want to see unselfishness. That is what I kept saying throughout this season, is that we were playing like a bunch of selfish pricks who only cared about themselves and their statistics, right? When you play unselfish team ball, and you actually care more for the team and about the team than you do your own statistics, your statistics will come because other people will be feeding you, right? If you only try to feed yourself food, right? You only try to feed yourself food, then other people can't eat. But if you try to help them feed themselves, then there will come a time when they will help you be fed. And that's what this team needs, because it has way too much offensive talent, right? Way too much offensive talent to be dealt with, a whole lot of selfishness. Now that I'm speaking about it, Tellis just blasts that. Uh, he goes into Brentford's half and just blasts a kick over the goal. Cristiano is like, "Hey, only I can blast these kicks over the goal." Hey, Brentford, Brentford with a goal kick. We are up 2-0. I want to see. Thanks, Eddie. See you, man. Um, for the millions that are not watching, I appreciate you. All right, we are up 2-0, 65th minute. Manchester United and Brentford. Oh, who's this getting their socks on? Uh-oh. It's the fridge. If you were wanting a fridge vision, or a fridge sighting, you're going to get a Slabby sighting, I think, because it looks like he is getting ready to come in. Question mark, though, who does he come in for? Does he give Varane a rest, or does he give Lindelof a rest? And they start kind of getting that pairing together. If Ralph is, oh, you got United into the penalty area. He crosses it in. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. Cristiano laughs. Well, of course I would too if I had multiple Ferraris and Rolls Royces, and my girl's gonna have twins soon or something like that. Um, all right, so 66th minute here. Losel, Brentford's goalkeeper, with the clear. He tries to chip it in. Broken up. Broken up by Delo. Delo tries to get it to Greenwood. Greenwood couldn't keep it in play, and it goes out, and it looks like a substitution for Brentford. Substitution for Brentford. So Jensen off, and Wissa? Someone who's can help me pronounce that. I'm sure that somebody can. Um, but all right, so they've got the ball. Brentford's got the ball, tries to clear it. All right. Brentford. Brentford to McTom. McTom goes down easy. Oh, Brentford's got the ball on the left-hand side. Brentford, right-hand side. United organized here. Brentford's got the ball at the goal line. Back to the. He swings across in. Headed by United. Gotten to by Brentford. Brentford player goes down. Bruno gets the ball. Back to CR7. Back to Back to Fred, who kicks it out to Alonga. Alonga on the left-hand side. Alonga with control. Back to Telles. Back to McTominay. Yeah, 68th minute. We've got to start doing something though. We've got to start thinking about subs. Um, and like I said earlier, we know that Harry Maguire. I just saw Harry Maguire getting his stuff on. So is Harry going to be coming in for either Rafael Varane or for Victor Lindelof? And for the millions that are not watching and the millions that haven't hit the like button, that's the question, the first question that I have. But I want to see United actually close this game out. Um, because for all of Brentford's shots on target, and they have more shots on target and more shots in the box than United. United, except for that Elanga, now United in the penalty area, cleared out by Brentford, headed out by Brentford, but kept in by Diogo Dalot. And the referee calls a foul, whistles. It looks like who is down? Pinnock. Pinnock is down for Brentford, and it looks like he and Alonga kind of came together. He's shaken up, but he's still in. That's right. He's an English player. He's up. He's ready. Oh, Maguire. Oh, Darren Fletcher's there patting. So who's going to be coming off for United? That's the question for me. Who's going to be coming off for United? Back to Lindelof. Lindelof finds on the right-hand side Greenwood. Greenwood loses it back to Brentford and just it's cleared out. Nicely done. Nicely done by Lindelof to get it to Varane. Varane back to Telles on that left-hand side, who's got all kinds of space, getting up to half. McTominay. Oh, I am not confident with McTominay on the ball, though. He passes it to Telles. Yeah, we're still not able to break that final third. We still are having all sorts of trouble. Statistically, we've got 10 shots on goal, 3 shots on target, 12 shots, 6 shots on target for Brentford. And it looks like Rashi is coming on at the 70-minute mark. Mason. So Marcus is on, Mason is off. And they're just showing the replay of Cristiano chessing it to Bruno. Bruno with a nice pass into Mason. And Ralph isn't taking any chances with CR7. He's like, okay, bud, you are coming off. You are coming off. Go rest that hip flexor. Get warm. We're putting on Harry Maguire. Cristiano is not happy, though. He is not happy. He just flung his coat down, and he is not looking happy with that. So either his hip flexor is not feeling good, or he is just pissed off that he is coming off. But that is not a happy. He's just sitting on the steps and not being attended to medical personnel. So I'm going to put that down to he just wants to play, and he just didn't want to be taken off. And that is, that's the mentality of a man who dedicates his entire life to football, right? It's not just the hours that he puts in keeping his body sharp and keeping his skills sharp, but all of it put together, the drive to do that, even when even when he has so much money. I think that's what separates him uh, from almost everybody else that's ever played this game. United cut down, McTominay cut down, breaking into Brentford's side of the McTominay trying to protect the ball. He breaks in, head down. Brentford player takes him out. Set piece, left the left hash mark, and Maguire. So Bruno and crossed in, blocked by Brentford, and cleared out. Cleared out for throw. Camera pans back to CR7. Yeah, CR7 is not an injury. He is unhappy about being taken off. Brentford's got the ball. Manchester United is up 2-0. We are up 2-0 in the penalty area. Bruno trying to do something. Cleared out. Taken by Lindelof down to that left-hand side. Bruno in for Rashford on that right-hand side. He passes it in. Yeah, Rashford got it. Saw that Diogo was making a break. Tried to play him in. Two nothing. Goals from Anthony Alanga and Mason Greenwood. Brentford's got the ball, right hand side. Back to their right back. We are 75 minutes in. Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost the feed. We have lost our feed. Let's see if we can get it back. We are in the 75th minute. Currently, we are up 2-0. And we've lost our feed. Oh, this is disappointing. This is really disappointing. Uh, yeah. Oof. Well, unfortunately, all right, let's see. Oh, it is 3-0 Manchester United. So in the time that we have lost our feed, 3-0 to Manchester United. Who we got? 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 Uh, Bruno Fernandes assists Marcus Rashford. 77th minute. 77th minute, Marcus Rashford comes on to make it 3-0, assisted by Bruno Fernandes. So Bruno with 2 assists today. Marcus Rashford makes it 3. And Marcus needed it, right? Marcus really needed I mean, he's been struggling. We know that, right? He's been struggling for form for a while now. So anything that he can use to kind of jumpstart his season would be absolutely fantastic. All right, let's see. Now we looks like we've got our stream back. We need all right. So we've got our screen. We have our stream back to the millions that are not watching and the millions that have not hit that like. Thank you. Cleared. Looks like Brentford had a chance, but cleared out by United. Brentford along their left hand side clears out to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper kind of just chips it. Now Brentford in United's half, middle of the park, back to that right hand side. So we're now in the 80th minute, 79-23. It is 3-0 United, 3-0 United. Goals most recently in the 77th minute by Marcus Rashford. Um, Mason Greenwood in the 63rd minute, and Anthony Alanga in the 55th minute. So second half, United have found a cutting edge to what they're doing. Brentford looking to work the ball in. Mid to left-hand side, Brentford working the ball. Tellis trying to contain. Errant pass by Brentford goes past midpoint, but Manchester United is not pressing. Marcus picks him up just in his side. Cleared out by Victor. Cleared out by Victor. McTominay on the ground. Clutching. He seems to be clutching his back. Medical personnel. All right, so we are in the 82nd minute, 81:01. Again, we are 3-0 up. We are 3-0 up on Brentford. Ilanga getting and Bruno getting with this team, there's always a chance. There's always a chance. But Brentford, like I said, Brentford was leaving gaps wide open between their midfield and their defense for us. There was never a chance, even throughout this game. Brentford, especially in the first half, had their opportunities to take this game, or at least to be the first one to score. But they were leaving too many chances out there for us. Second half, we seem to be taking them. Bruno with a couple of nice assists. It's nice to see Marcus get a goal. Nice to see Mason get a goal, and Elanga. You know, we seem to be much better with Elanga playing. Let's see if we can just see this out. Brentford in, headed out by Alex Tellis, who's had a good game. We've got a corner kick on United's left-hand side by Brentford. The O2 man, if you of course, to the millions that are not watching. Crossed in by Brentford, looking for somebody, but nobody's there. Brentford gets the ball, trying to work it around, passes it in, cross comes in, headed out by United. Chested and taken control by Brentford. Brentford takes control at the edge of the box, passes in, cross comes in, cleared by United. Um, for the millions that are watching, oh, what do we got here? It looks like McTominay is down again. It looks like it probably our back. He's and Matic. Looks like Nemanja is being asked to carry out the last few minutes. He's checking the game plan. They're replaying Fred's pass into Ilanga. Ilanga with the nice left foot reaches out, tries to control it. It pops up right enough for him to head it in. Yeah, beautiful goal. For the millions that aren't watching this, um, Eddie O2's Football Waffle is uh, is a great channel for a lot of laughs, for some humor. Oh my gosh. Talk about humor. Ivan Tony, corner comes in. Ivan Tony clears it into our net. Oh, throw in goes in. Attempt at a clear an attempt of a clear by United. It falls to a Brentford player who tries a shot on goal, rebounds to Tony, and Tony knocks it in 3-1. And that's, you know, that's what we are. That's what we are. The 85th minute, and you would have thought that we could have gotten out of this game without scoring, without letting one in. That's so disappointing. That is so disappointing. Corner for United. Tellus, left foot, of course. He swings it in, cleared out, shot long distance, cleared out by Brentford, headed out. Brentford with the control, tries to protect the ball, and Brentford with the kick, crosses half, back to the center back. Brentford with the ball in their half, looking to cross, create something. Time is of the essence, guys. You don't have that much time. Not that I want them to have any time. Um, United just, we're not right now. We're just kind of sitting and waiting for things to happen. Back to Lindelof. Pass down that left-hand side to no one. Brentford has the ball. We're now in the 87th minute. Down that right, just crossed mid. Brentford with the ball. Gets it back, loses control. Diogo Dalot. Brentford with the ball. To Brentford's left-hand side. Diogo Dalot clears. Brentford corner. Come on. Come on, United. Let's go. Let's go. So Brentford corner. Telles, Dalot, Elanga wrestling in that penalty area. Brentford gets set. Here we go. Cross comes in. Headed by Brentford. Easy catch by De Gea. De Gea is looking to. Yeah, easy catch by De Gea. And De Gea just looking to burn a little bit extra time here. De Gea with a pass. Past half. Brentford sends it in. United controls. Fred just launches it. Uh, Rashford. Rashford with the ball. Center of the pitch. Back to the low. Back to Bruno. Bruno controls and back to Lindelof. Back to Varane. To Telles on that left-hand side. United in their end. Telles pass to pass intercepted by Brentford. Brentford chips it in. Not threatening. Referee signals foul on Lindelof. Victor's not having it. He's not having it. '90th minute. 89-38. Brentford with a set piece. Referee signals. Set. Sent in. Headed out for a throw in by United. Brentford throw. Sent out by Diogo Dalot. Now, this is the same guy that had that throw on the other side. Wipes off the ball. All right, here we go. Long throw in. Penalty area. Headed. Controlled by Brentford. Sends it in. Headed by Brentford. Cleared out by United. Rashford trying to catch up to it. Losel comes out and clears it. Center of the park. Brentford controls, still in United's half, trying to play it in, and cleared out by United. Losel midway between the area and the midpoint, dribbles up, launches it, headed by Brentford, controlled and sent back into the penalty area, cleared by United, controlled by Brentford. 4 minutes of stoppage time added on. 4 minutes of stoppage time. So we are in the 92nd minute. We are in the 92nd minute, people. So again, this is more sent in long ball down that left-hand side for Brentford. Brentford looking to put some pressure. Rashford gets it on the right-hand side. He dribbles away. Center of the park. Rashford tries to send in. Try to send in Bruno. Losel gets it, rolls it out, or Diogo Dalot. Brentford along that right-hand side. Some interchange between the mids. Broken up by United. United tries to free Bruno down that left-hand side. Fred's got the ball. He plays in Bruno. Bruno tries to tries to chip. No good. Losel easy catch. Brentford now on that left-hand side. See, even in these later, I mean, they're not pushing, with so few minutes left. Brentford's not pushing us. We're content to just kind of sit back, soak up the time, soak up the distance, and just let them control the ball and waste time because they're sending a lot of balls in, but we're clearing a lot of balls out. Brentford on the left-hand side, broken up by United. Fred with a pass in, back to Lindelof, back to De Gea, and De Gea hmm, clears it, but right to a Brentford player. Brentford player tries to clear in, broken up, and cleared out along that right-hand side of United. Brentford gets the ball and sends it in, and an easy stop for De Gea, and that is it. That is it. So, uh, 0-0 at the break. 0-0 at the break. We wondered, okay, what will be the changes? And I thought that there would be some changes coming at some point in that second half. Uh, I was a little surprised to see Cristiano come off. Obviously, he was not happy with that, but incredible win for United. 3 points that we desperately, desperately needed. Um, so before we go, let's just take a look at some quick statistics. So we got 18 total shots for Brentford, 8 on target, 6 blocked shots, and 13 shots, 5 on target for United. Ball possession, 57% for United and 43% for Brentford. We needed these 3 points. We needed these 3 points badly. So, at least we've got a win. We got 3 points, and we go again. Um, Great to see a goal for Anthony. Great to see a goal for Mason and Marcus. Well done, boys. Well done. So, United 3, Brentford 0. Thanks to the millions that didn't watch. I love you. Take care.